We've got American actor Bradley Cooper. Well, we don't have him here, but he's come under fire for wearing a prosthetic nose in his new film, Maestro. He plays Leonard Bernstein, the Jewish composer, and has taken his role to new lengths by changing his nose. People have called it Jewface, saying it's unnecessary and is the equivalent of blackface. Well, we're now joined by Jewish prosthetic designer and expert Gary Archer. Hi, Gary. Thanks for joining us. Do you think...
Hi, good evening or good afternoon here from California.
Do you think Bradley Cooper's elongated nose, prosthetic nose, has the same resonance as blackface, which is widely recognised as terrible and condemned?
Personally, I think this whole nose business is overblown. People are going to have their own opinions, and that's absolutely fine. But working in the movie and film industry, we use prosthetics to enable actors to get into character. That's all it is. It's just it's like an artificial finger or a cut or fangs or ears or eyes or whatever you want to call it. It's just a piece to get into character. And quite honestly, if people are going to wake up every day and say, oh, look, let me go and find something that I'm going to be offended about, we're going to have a very, very miserable world. People need to just move on, get over it. If you don't like it, don't go see the film. It's that simple.
I quite agree. But we've seen a lot of fuss around actors playing roles that they don't actually fill the demographic boxes for. So we've seen straight actors get in trouble for playing gay roles, and here we've got a non-Jewish actor in trouble for playing a Jewish role. Do you think? I mean, we're getting to the point where the only person that would be allowed to play Leonard Bernstein would be Leonard Bernstein himself, if we dug up his corpse and used reanimation technology.
Well, quite frankly, it's just getting to the point of ridiculousness. Religion has got no basis on being selected for a role in a film. What you're being selected for is, are you the best actor to do it? And Bradley Cooper's a fantastic actor. I've watched many, many films with him in it, and he's bloody marvelous. I'm actually a dental prosthetics designer. That's my actual true title, but we do the same thing. We make teeth for people. They use noses, they use eyes, they use wigs, they use hair, they use all sorts of prosthetics. But getting back to, being Jewish has got nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Judaism is a religion and Bradley Cooper is an actor. The two of them are mutually exclusive. And if Bradley was selected by the producers to do the job, then let him do the job. Let him get on with it. From everything that I've seen, he's done a marvelous job. The prosthetics designer, Kazu, did a marvelous job putting everything together. I don't think it's overblown. I don't think it's overdone. And I, for one, am looking forward to seeing the film.
I love the idea of a nose being overblown. But as a prosthetic expert, do you think Bradley Cooper even needed the nose? I mean, he doesn't have a tiny little button nose to start off with.
Do I think he needed the nose? It's not my call. That's between Bradley Cooper and the director and whoever else. They look at pictures. Whenever we do a film, we research it. We look at the character that they're portraying. We look at their facial characteristics, and we decide: will this make it look a little bit better? Will this make it look a little bit closer to the character? I mean, what next are we going to have? Winston Churchill as a skinny young man when he's 65 during World War II. I mean, come on. This is, again, if you want to pick on things, and that's another little pun on noses, if you want to pick on things, you're going to sit there and you're going to pick things to pieces. You can sit and watch a film. Does the Star Wars cantina scene need all these people dressed up as aliens? Well, it's going to look a bit daft if they're all dressed as humans. So you've got to have prosthetics in a film when you're portraying a historical character. Bottom line, some actors are a lot more minimalist. They enjoy the whole prosthetics and getting into character. And I think, again, this whole thing, this whole Jewface thing, It's stupid. It's ridiculous. If you don't want to see it, don't see it. If you've got an opinion, that is fine. But don't foist your opinion on everybody else saying, well, this is the way it is. You're entitled to your opinion. Express your opinion by not paying your £10 to go and see it in the theatre. End of story.
Gary, I could not agree more. Let the audience decide. We need freedom of expression. We need actors to be allowed to be actors. Thanks for joining us. That's Gary Archer, prosthetics expert, coming in live from America.